Rabotai, tonight I got to share with you this Hidush from the ARIZA. I don't usually speak about the ARIZA, right? Sometimes, but this tonight I opened up something from Rabbi Yosef that he quotes the ARIZA. And this is what I like to share with you. It's in Pirkei Avot. Rabbi Elazar Omer, Heve shakud ilmod Torah. Be a male, be desirable, be in your learning. Consistent flow, just like a person in the gym, right? How do you get a six-pack? How do you get it? He's consistent. You see these big guys, what do you think? It's just overnight? They no, they work that. You want to be a lilmod? He says, do consistently learning. Shakud, be shakud, learn. Now he writes, this is what I'm telling you now. Amar Shlomo b'chokhmato. Shlomo HaMelech says, Ashrei Adam, praiseworthy is a human being, Shomei Ali, that listens to me, which is Hashem, Lishkod, to be, like we said, to learn, Al Dal Totai, what does that mean, Al Dal Totai? Yom Yom. On my doors, Yom Yom, every day, consistent, consistent. Every day be consistent. Yom Avalai, in the morning I'm learning, in the night I'm learning, in the morning I'm learning, every day consistent. Upiresh Rabbeinu HaArizal. The ARIZA says, Ki Adam Harishon Behava, Be'ochlam Me'etz Hadat, when they ate from the tree of knowledge, Padmu B'shnei Shemot. They faltered in two Shemot. Which Shemot? Two Shemot of Hashem. Hashem has many names, right? You say Elokim, Amonai, right? You have different types of names, Shakai. So which two names, by them eating from the Etz Hadat, which two names did they pogem, falter, play around with by doing that? Which two names? You know which ones? He says over here, Beshem, I don't want to say, but Shakai. Shin, Dalid, and Yud. That was one of the names. Shakai. Where do you see Shakai every day? Mezuzah. What does it say? Shomer Datot Hashem, right? Shin, Dalid, and then you have the Yud. Shakai. That's one of Hashem's names. Good? Good. So what they mess up in that name, Shakai, he spells Shin, and the Dalid and the Yud. They messed up, they faltered in the letter of the Dalid. So what do you have left? Shai. Take away the Dalid, because that's what they messed up on. What do you have left? Shai, Shin and Yud. Good? Good. Shehoridu Mimenu, they pulled away from that name, Ot Dalid. Nishar Shai, what's left with is Shin Yud. Ubshem Adnut, and also the second name of Shem Hashem, which we mentioned, is Amonai. I don't want to say Hashem's name, but Ado, right? So what letter did they mess up in the Adnut, in the Amonai? Horidu Gamken Ot Dalid. So what do you have left? If you take away the Dalid from Amonai, what do you have? Ani, very good. Nish'ar Ani, Aleph Nun Yud. Vezeu shene'emad hanachash hishi'oni. What does that mean? Now let me explain. So everybody has that clear, correct? He took away the Dalid from Shakai, and took away the Dalid from the Shem Adnut. What do you have left from the Shakai? Shin Yud. What do you have left from Amonai? Ani. And that's what the ARIZA says over here. If you look in the Pesukim, Hashem, right, what happens? Hashem goes to Hava. He says to Hava, what happened over here? What is Hava's answer? Hava says, what is snake? But what's the words that he uses? What is the words that Hanachash, the snake, she blames on the snake, Hishi'ani, Va'ochel, and I ate. The snake, what did he do? Deceived me. Now you look at the word Hishi'ani, the snake, it was deceive me, Shi-ani. You understand? The snake deceived me, Shi-ani. How do you say the snake deceived me? Shi-ani. He took away. By me eating it, He made me destroy the letter in the Dalit of Shakai, she. And the letter of the Adnut, which is the Dalit, which is left, Ani, she Ani. You understand? Everybody's clear with that? You clear? So now the question is, the ARIZA says, how do we metaken? What's the tikkun? What's the tikkun to get the Dalit back, to put it in the Shakai, and to get the Dalit back, to put it in the Adnut, in the Amonai? How do we get it back? There has to be a tikkun. Somebody tell me, what is the tikkun? So you know what he says? I'm going to read you. ARIZA says the tikkun is v'nigzera. Because of that, the gzera was kol zera mita. We were destined to death, right? That was the punishment. One of the punishment. He writes, but what? But what? Ki al yedei limud Torah, through learning Torah, chozeret, the Dalit goes back. And where do we see that? Now, Rabotai, listen to what I'm telling you. Let's go back to Shlomo Melech. Shlomo quotes, Ashrei Adam Shomea li, praiseworthy that he listened to Hashem, Lishkod al dal totai yom yom. What's dal totai? We said was what? The doors. But you read it, you could say it, al dal totai, what does he say? Dalit. Al dal totai, the Dalit. He's saying that if you learn Torah, you bring back the Dalit Yom Yom. If you learn Torah every day Yom Yom, then what? Al Dal Totai, my Dalit. Dal Totai, not doors, but my Dalit will come back to my Shem, Shem Shakai, and Shem Adnut. And that's why it said in plural. It didn't say, it should have said Al Dalit. If you learn Torah, Al Dalit Yom Yom. No, it didn't say Al Dalit Yom Tov. Al Dal Totai, on my doors, meaning say on my two Dalits. Then you'll make the tikkun of bringing it back if a person learns every day. And I read you and I quote, Ki al yedeh limud Torah, through the learning of the Torah, chozeret atara liyoshna, v'hadalit chozrin l'shnei hashemot. The Dal will come back to Shakai and the Adnut. Vezeu lishkod al dal totai. Shnei hadalit v'chozer sham Shakai v'gam shem Adnut. V'lachen, kishnatiken onosh, he says that what? When we metaken it by learning, then you're deserving for what? Extra life. Because the punishment was what? Mitah, death. But if you metaken it and you learn Torah, what happens? You get arichut yamim. Ki hem chayenu ve'orech yamenu. You metaken that. Yeah, Rabotai. Any questions on this? Yeah?